Hi, I'm Chris McDonald with Registria. We're in Washington, D.C. again this week for meetings with the National Highway Transportation Safety Agency, or NHTSA, and the Consumer Product Safety Commission, or CPSC. Both agencies are extremely focused right now on registration and recall effectiveness. Now you might ask why. Of the products that have been recalled, car seat products, by the NHTSA in the last decade, only 17% of those products have been corrected. The rest are still in the market and most likely in use. The Consumer Product Safety Commission reports that the products they've recalled, only 4% of those products have been corrected. So the ability to find consumers who buy those products, that largely comes from product registration. And the ability to effectively notify those folks in the event of a recall is pretty impaired if you don't know who bought the product. So both agencies have come together to really focus on this issue. With the NHTSA and the CPSC, some of the great results we've been getting with Photo Register for other vertical industries like consumer appliance manufacturers and consumer electronics manufacturers. One of the results that we shared is that we've increased registration rates 375% on average for the brands that are beginning to offer Photo Register. That is a lot more registrations. One of the things that needs to happen for this to be rolled out in juvenile is for the NHTSA to confirm that it can be used by the juvenile brands as a compliant method of registration for a car seat. Today it's a little bit unclear under the regulations. We've been told by multiple of the brands in juvenile products that this is a service they want to use and believe it will be valuable to their product buyers. They just need the government to tell them, hey, it's okay for you to use this. I've talked a lot about registration effectiveness. Now let's shift gears and talk about recall effectiveness. What happens once there's an issue with a product? Well, first of all, let's hope this is the minority of cases, right? But if we need to reach people, how do we make sure that's effective? The CPSC and NHTSA are very focused on direct notification. So indirect would be posting it on the news or advertising it in the broad reach media. Direct notification is sending a letter, making a phone call, sending a text message. Now today, by law, a brand is required to send a letter to people who've bought their product. But what you and I both know is that less and less frequently are people going to their mailbox, and people are moving. So one of the things that we're talking to both agencies about is how do we count email as an official means of notification and lower some of the direct mail costs that people incur during a recall. My favorite is if someone registers a product with their mobile phone, texts in a photo, let's use SMS to send them a notification on their phone that their product is being recalled. What we know is that the open rate, if you will, on a text message is about 90%, whereas on an email it can average between 15 and 40%. And direct mail, as people move, product gets passed along, it's a little less effective channel and the most expensive. So the most effective channel most likely is going to be text. It also happens to be probably the least expensive. So we're really looking hard with the NHTSA and CPSC on how to use not just mobile for registration, but also mobile for notification in the event of a recall. The conclusion of the NHTSA's data jam on how to improve car seat registration rates this week, Registria made a pledge. We told the government agencies and the Juvenile Product Manufacturers Association, as well as the many car seat manufacturers attending, that we would work with them to run a pilot and a research project to determine how much using Photo Register, a smartphone-driven registration method, to register a car seat, how much it would improve registration rates. Now, the research would be overseen by the government agencies and the interpretation of the results overseen by the government agencies to make sure that they're unbiased and it's data that the government can rely on when reviewing their statutes and offering improvements in those statutes that then the manufacturers can rely on to successfully roll out new registration practices.